bud. Today we're going to go ahead and hook up the suspension and the brakes and the hubs. We're going to get them all put on the car, and then we're going to go through and bleed the whole system of brake fluid and get some new stuff in there. Yeah. So we got pretty much everything hooked up. We're going to do the brakes here. Got the suspension hooked up. Got the tie rods both hooked up. Yeah, everything's looking good. Lower ball joint. That piece of crap's hooked up. And we're gonna do the brakes. Hey bud.
Hey bud.
I'll see you after.
I'll see you after.
Later.
Later.
Done and done. I got the brakes on. Everything's all hooked up. Yeah, brakes are on. Life is good. I just gotta hook up my ABS, which well, no, actually I already did that. Yeah, cool. Yeah, everything's hooked up on this side, except for the actual brake lines. Bud had to leave, so he's gonna come by tomorrow and help me just totally flush out the entire system. So that way I've got fresh stuff running through my new parts. So we're gonna end it with this. Have a good night. Hey, bud.
Hey bud.
Hey, bud.
What?
All right, so we're gonna go ahead and start bleeding the brake system today. And then once the brakes are bled, I'll be able to tighten up the axle nuts, attaching the axle to the transmission. And then put the wheels on. And then break the brakes in. Yeah. Actually, what I gotta do is I gotta hook up my lines. Whatever the hell they're at. I gotta hook them up. And we're starting to do some bleeding slash flushing of the rear passenger brake line first. And then we're gonna go and do the rear driver's side and then the passengers and the driver's side. So we're gonna go ahead and start bleeding and getting all the crap out and then getting fresh stuff in. You? What do you think, bud?
I think that's the way to go.
Doing that, I'm going to start doing something that I started a while ago, is I'm gonna start taking the tints off my window because it's illegal. It's illegal to have dark tints on your car. And in this video, it doesn't look like it's dark, but man, you can actually see through it in the video. But outside, without the video, it's super dark. So I've already been pulled over one time for it. So I'm gonna get these tints off now. What's up?
What you're doing is illegal.
So we got the brakes bled, hence all the awesome fluid everywhere. And everything's buttoned up and everything looks good. The axles is good to go. And then the backs is ready, bled, hence the liquid stuff. And this side also is ready to roll. And this side here is ready to roll.
Let's go roll, boys.
Yeah, so now I gotta break these brakes in. And do what power stop told me to do. And Bud's leaving.
I'm leaving. I'm going home.
All right, I'll see you after.
I'll see you after.
Later.
Later.
There she is. On the ground. Back on the ground, man. That's awesome. So, it's been up for way too long. Got it on the ground. And the hatch stays open. But yeah, it's on the ground. That's exciting. Man, can't get enough of this. Look. It's on the ground. Cool, so all I'm doing now is I'm checking my fluids. She leaks oil, she leaks air, she leaks coolant. Doesn't leak any brake fluid, which is good. You can't tell, but yeah, good to go. So I'm gonna check the oil and stuff, and then I'm gonna go do these brake-in instructions from Power Stop. They have like a little who's and what's of how to do it. So I'm gonna go ahead and do my fluids and then do that. We'll see. Oh yeah, the only bolt that I'm missing, the only thing that I cannot find is that guy. I have no idea. They were all together. I have no clue where it went. But the only bolt that I'm missing is my wheel lug bolt. Yeah. About that awesome exhaust light hanging 2 inches from the ground. But yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and do the break-in brake stuff. Sweet. All right, just got back from the break-in period for the brakes, and I did exactly what Power Stop suggested on the pamphlet they gave me. It was 5 aggressive. Yeah, I started doing the window. Me and Bud. Oh Jesus Christ! Me and Bud started doing the windows because we got to get that tint off. But yeah, I did the 5 aggressive deceleration from 40 mile an hour to 10 mile an hour. I did 5 of those, and then I had to do 5 not so aggressive decelerations from 35 to 5. And when I started doing a 35 to 5s, I could really smell the brakes. Even though they're in the back, I still was able to smell them really strong. And that's what the paper said too. It's like you can smell it. So that's good to know that it's doing what it's supposed to do. So yeah, the car's done for now. But it runs, drives. The steering wheel is cocked to the left a little bit, probably about like 10:30, 11 o'clock, just so my tires are straight. So that means that my tie rods are off just a little bit. My older brother said that my driver's side needs to come in, lower ball joint, or the outer tie rod needs to come in, and my passenger needs to go out, or something like that. He told me that when I was driving. So, but I'm gonna just eventually take it to get an alignment, and they'll take care of that because I don't feel like doing it. So thank you for sticking around and watching, and I hope it was entertaining or at least helpful to somebody else who has a GTI or a MK4. But I'm gonna do some more stuff to it later, but for now I'm gonna just focus on getting it inspected. So I need to get the e-brakes, the e-brake lines, because I'm sure they won't pass me if they see I don't have any e-brakes. I need to get the rust under control. I need to get the headlights. I need to get new headlights for it because the turn signal doesn't work on the right. And the driver's side one, you got to smack the bulb in order to get it to work. And then I got to get my front fenders, the marker lights, got to get them to work. So you have to have all your lights working. And there's not a whole lot of stuff else after that, honestly. So thanks for tuning in and watching. I hope it was fun. I hope you enjoyed. And see you next time.
Hey, bud.